A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, a federal judge has ruled that the Trump administration's recent deportation of a group of migrants to South Sudan was unlawful, marking yet another instance of the administration allegedly flouting judicial authority. U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy, based in Boston, stated during a hearing on Wednesday that the administration failed to comply with a prior court order that mandated proper safeguards for migrants facing removal to third countries. This latest incident raises serious questions about the administration's adherence to due process rights and its treatment of vulnerable populations. Judge Murphy's ruling stems from a broader pattern of judicial scrutiny directed at the Trump administration's immigration policies. The judge had previously ordered that migrants should have the opportunity to challenge their deportations, especially when being sent to countries that are not their own. This ruling was designed to ensure that individuals are not forcibly returned to nations where they may face persecution or danger. However, the administration's actions have drawn sharp criticism, with Judge Murphy declaring that the flight on Tuesday, which transported migrants without allowing them adequate time to contest their removal, was unquestionably in violation of his order. At the heart of this dispute is the issue of due process. Many of the migrants involved in this case hail from countries such as Myanmar, Vietnam, and Cuba, and have limited English proficiency. Legal representatives for these individuals argued that they were not provided with translators to understand their removal notices and were given less than 24 hours notice before being deported. During the court hearing, Judge Murphy expressed concern that the migrants were not afforded their legal rights and emphasized the importance of maintaining custody of these individuals pending the outcome of legal proceedings. The judge's comments highlight the ongoing tension between the judiciary and the executive branch regarding immigration enforcement. The Trump administration has faced accusations of prioritizing its political agenda over legal obligations, with critics alleging that the administration has consistently dismissed unfavorable court rulings as activist decisions. In response to the judge's findings, a lawyer for the Justice Department, Alanis Perez, declined to disclose the final destination of the deportation flight, citing very serious operational and safety concerns. This lack of transparency has fueled further scrutiny of the administration's practices. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (IC) officials defended the deportation flight during a press conference, claiming that the individuals on board had been convicted of serious crimes, including murder and armed robbery. Acting IC Director Todd Lyons characterized the removals as necessary for public safety, stating that some countries were unwilling to accept these individuals due to the severity of their offenses. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, echoed this sentiment, framing the removals as part of a broader diplomatic and security operation. However, the narrative presented by the administration has been met with skepticism, particularly given the tumultuous history of South Sudan and its reputation for human rights abuses. Critics argue that deporting individuals to such a volatile environment raises ethical and legal concerns. As the situation unfolds, the implications of Judge Murphy's ruling could have far-reaching effects on the administration's immigration policies and its relationship with the judiciary. The judge has yet to determine what penalties, if any, will be imposed on DHS officials for violating his order. This case serves as a reminder of the ongoing legal battles surrounding immigration in the United States and the complexities involved in balancing national security interests with the rights of migrants. The Trump administration's approach to immigration has been characterized by a focus on enforcement and deportation, often at the expense of due process. This latest incident is likely to reignite debates over the administration's policies and their impact on vulnerable populations. As the legal proceedings continue, the fate of the migrants involved remains uncertain, and the administration's commitment to following judicial directives will be closely scrutinized by both the courts and the public. The outcome of this case could set important precedents for future immigration enforcement actions and the treatment of individuals facing deportation. As the nation grapples with these complex issues, the voices of those affected by these policies will remain critical in shaping the discourse around immigration reform and the protection of human rights. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.